Yo, what's going on, Cole? Yo, we are live on the pontoon. I am John Pond09, your captain, your cruise director, on the pontoon, through the pontoon. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Friday. If not, there's just a little bit of time left to make it better on the pontoon. Gonna be getting some ranked gameplay today with our Horizon Heirloom. Space Mommy go crazy. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Alrighty. Need to reset my rank tracker overlay real quick. That is the one thing that I forgot. You know, setting up stream. There's about 19 things that I have to do, and inevitably I will forget one of them. And that's the one that we forgot today. Oh. Put that there. Appreciate the 3 likes on the stream already. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. And we see you. Chillin'. You got the weekend off, Cole, or are you a weekend warrior, as the kids say? Working on the weekend. Let's see here. I'll leave that on for a second. Yo, what's going on, Lily? How's your Friday going so far? These lights are looking a little bit dark. I think I had to turn them down for some reason. Oh, it should be alright. Pretty sure I'm gonna just order new lights this weekend, honestly. I haven't bought anything on Amazon in a while. I've been abstaining. I've been abstaining, I guess is the word. Been abstinent on Amazon. And which is good because once I start buying stuff on Amazon, sometimes it's just like it's like a rolling addiction or something. No. Crack open some Red Bull in here. That is good. That is good. The power of Red Bull. June berry. Berry June. Berry. Relatively good day, so I'm counting my blessings. How's your day been? Did you get Chick-fil-A? I did get Chick-fil-A this morning, Lily, so I did not have to quit. Everything is okay. I haven't purchased anything from Amazon in years. Lily, I used to get, when I had my small business, I would literally have I average about 1 package per day that would come in, whether it be like supplies for my business or like new
stuff, or like the more time that I spent on Amazon, even if it was business related, I would end up buying personal stuff just because of how they like because it's kind of like YouTube. They suggest things based off of like what you bought. So they're like, "Oh, well, you bought this. I bet you like this." And then you're like, "Dang, I would like that." You're right, Amazon. Then I end up buying that too. So it's mostly happily employed, yeah. No, I like my job. I was thinking about that today, Lily. Like the only thing, like there's two things that would make my enjoyment of my job go up a lot, and it would be more money and a slightly different schedule. And pretty much everybody wants more money, right? For no, like no matter what you're doing, like more money would make you like your job better. But the other thing is a better schedule. I was like, if I could just shift my schedule forward an hour so that I could get off at 4 o'clock, and then not have to deal with the traffic as much. Because if I got off at 4 o'clock, I know even when school is in and traffic is at its worst, I could get home by 4:30 at the latest. But like now when traffic is bad, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to get home. The other day when it was raining and traffic was really bad, it took almost a full hour for me to get home. And I only live 8 miles from work, so you know. You know. But that's really it. Like, I mean, other than that, it's like, yeah, my coworkers piss me off, sometimes, like, but the coworker that I got pissed off with yesterday, like, today she was in like a much better mood, did not get on my nerves at all. So it's like, I don't know. I think I have to be a little bit more. Gotta give like a little bit more grace, I guess, for some things. All right. I adjusted my volumes for F-Boy Manor last night. Probably a little off. We're going to have a pizza party for my last day on Monday, and should I get a sweatshirt? Oh, and I should get a sweatshirt or something too. Plus, I won a t-shirt at the last company party. They're hooking you up with all the swagger, as the kids say. What kind of pizza do you think that you'll have? I think it's nice, the workplaces that will do that sort of thing, like for going away. Like, when my old boss left the company after 15 years, like they had a big like catered lunch breakfast for her for the whole company, and we got together like on her last day. So that was really nice. I hope we do something like that for my last day. So then we had that, and then so that was for the whole company, and then later on, she also liked this place called Nothing Bundt Cakes. Isn't that a clever name for a bakery? And we like got an assortment of all of her favorite bundt cakes, and that was really good as well. It made me feel kind of sick though, because there was so many bundt cakes, and so we came in and we had a big breakfast. And Fridays we leave early anyways, so we came in and had that big breakfast, and then then in the afternoon we had all those bundt cakes, and Definitely was a lot of sugar to have on a semi-empty stomach by that time. Oh, did they really, Lily? I thought it was only a local place. I don't know. I'd never seen it somewhere else. But I was like, what a name for a bakery. And it's really good, too. They've got a lot of... Like, everything I've had from there is really good. But, yeah. Collectively owned by people purchasing a share of the store, and its goal isn't to make a profit. Any profit is returned to the members and split amongst employees. So do they try to like price things just like at cost with enough profit to pay the employees that are working, basically? I think I've heard of that before. It's like a co-op system or something like that. I've only heard it used in the context of grocery stores, which I think is kind of weird, but like I've never heard of a co-op like home improvement store, you know. Maybe they have them, but you know, I don't know. They don't have them here, that's for sure. I don't know. I've just got mixed feelings about big corporations, because it's like, while like overall I think big corporations are a bad thing, but you can't also deny like the innovation and just the sheer like low prices and convenience that they offer. I mean, it is nice to be able to know that for like anything that you need, you can just order it on Amazon and it'll be here in 2 to 3 days. And most everything that you need, you can drive, you know, most people live within 30 minutes or less of a Walmart. You can go to a Walmart and buy it, you know, same day at a reasonable price. Can't believe I gotta wait 10 days to get our heirloom. Well, Walmart and Amazon do not have Apex heirlooms. That is something that you are gonna have to get directly from the seller. It's a co-op grocery store. They take whatever is needed to cover opening costs, and then the rest is either invested in the community by democratic decision or returned. That's interesting. I wonder how like taxes and whatnot work for that. I'm guessing it's probably like a non-profit for tax purposes. So today, listen to this, Lily, you'll get a kick out of this. So I've been working on this side project. I went down this rabbit hole because I noticed that when like my business, not my business, but the company that I work for runs a lot of Google ads, and I'm somewhat like, I somewhat oversee like the social media and digital marketing, even though we do have, like, we outsource, we have a social media company and we have a website company that manages our Google ads. And so I'm not doing, like, I'm not responsible for like operating them, but I somewhat just like oversee them. Well, anyways, I noticed like when I did a Google search of our company, like we didn't have like a specific logo showing next to the ad, like some of the other competitors did. And so then when I reached out to the person that manages our Google ads, it took me down this long rabbit hole. And long story short, we had to get our advertiser account verified. And in order to do that, she sent me a list of documents that I'll need to be able to provide to Google. So we had to provide some documents that you would expect, like a current business license. We needed a tax form from the IRS. There was like 10 different tax forms that we could get, or like notices from the IRS with the business name. We had to provide an invoice from the marketing company showing that we are paying them to manage our Google Ads account. We had to, so there was basically like 10 forms that I had to like get together in order to verify our business account on Google, so that the specific logo, like literally just a little circle, like when you Google and you get suggested search results, there'll be like, you know, the name of the website, and then there'll be like a tiny little PFP basically next to it. And instead of the stock one, I wanted a custom one like some of our other competitors had, because it would just look better, I think. Well, anyway, so I have to get together all of these documents together for Google, which takes me like an hour to talk to all the people and get all the documents that I need. Well, then I log into the account to verify for Google, and Google's like, okay, are you ready to start the verification process? And I'm like, yes, I'm ready. Like, I've got all the documents, I'm ready to go. And they're like, okay, what is your business name? And I tell it the business name. They're like, okay, and how do you pay for Google Ads? Do you pay directly or do you pay through a marketing agency? I'm like, okay, we pay directly. And they're like, okay, what is your address? And I put in the address. And they're like, all right, congratulations, you've been verified. And I'm like, yo, what about the business license? What about the tax documents? What about the Experian report, credit report? Like all these other things that I like had gathered and was like prepared to have, like to prove that we're a legitimate business. You know, they wanted a summary of our company, what our company does for a business, our relationship with all of our online partners, like the marketing agency, like all of this information that I had just like locked and loaded, and like literally asked me 3 questions, did not verify any of it, and they were like, all right, you got it. Congratulations, you're verified. I'm just like, oh my God. And then to add insult to injury, so then I'm looking around in our Google Ads account. I'm like, okay, well, how do I add this stupid freaking PFP next to our, not PFP, but like logo next to our search result when it comes up on Google? And I spend like another 30 minutes like looking, because Google Ads, if you've ever looked at it, it's a very robust, like there's a lot to it. So I'm looking like all through out there, like all the different campaigns, like all the different options, and I can't even find it. So turns out I'm gonna have to contact them again on Monday and be like, okay, well, I did the verification and I still don't see how to add the logo that I wanted. So yo, what's going on, Bottle? What's going on, Jakai? I actually got her Heirloom Shards, my first Apex pack, on this account, and that was 9 seasons ago. And now I gotta wait 10 more days to get her heirloom. That's tough, Horizon, but trust me, it's worth the wait. It's a good looking heirloom. A lot of haters, but people hate on every heirloom that comes out, honestly. And most of the people that hating are not, they're like, they don't have it. They don't have the shards, they don't have the money to buy it. So then they start hating on it and like saying, you know, saying bad things about it. But I like it. I mean, you're allowed to not like it, but, you know, I like it. That's funny though, Horizon. I got heirloom shards on a alt account that I created on Xbox before I got to level 10. I think I was like level 6, and it was like the 3rd or 4th pack that I had opened. I got the heirloom shards. So. But anyways, Lily, yeah, that's what made me think about like how their tax filing was, because spent a good part of my day looking through tax documents from the IRS of like how we file, blah blah blah, all for nothing, all for them to be like, oh, okay, how do you pay us? Oh, okay, what's your address? All right, you're good. Like, what? What is the point of that? What is the point of that zip line there? I saw something about a I always try to put away, or always, but I've been trying to put away my heirloom. This year, one step closer to getting the pickup. Yeah, I mean, it's at least one step closer. I'm gonna give it to the weekend because it may just be that it has to wait some time before it starts showing up, but I feel like I'm gonna have to like upload the thing somewhere. But here's the interesting thing, Lily. So when you directly like type in the name of the website and it brings it up organically, the logo is next to our website. But then when it's in a suggested search result, like if you just type in a keyword and we are a suggested search result, it brings up a generic picture logo. So I don't know what that's all about. Like I said, Google Ads is extremely confusing. I mean, it's, you know, we pay these people, you know, a good amount a month, and it's worth every penny because Google is an invaluable tool, especially for local business. If you need people to be able to search you locally to find your services,
another soft landing.
Google is your best option by far. So, anyways, that was my day. I know, extremely boring story there, but, you know, that's what you get here. I had a feeling that was Geo. Alright, guys, we're only 268 away from Diamond 4. Only 260, I repeat, 268 away from Diamond 4. We are almost a PC Diamond. I think we're ready. I'm embarrassed of the short today, Lily. I do appreciate you reminding me, but I almost don't even want to post it. It's done so terribly. I don't know what the deal is. Like, the past, like, 3 or 4 of mine have not been put into the shorts feed the first hour. Like, typically, that will happen some, but it's been happening so much with this batch for some reason. And I don't know why.
I've seen the future. Now I just need to get
But you're right, I'll probably just still pin it. I mean, it's got like 3 views, but whatever. Alright, Lily, I'll get the stupid freaking link.
This is your champion.
When you see me, you'll know it's the end. Or a new beginning.
And honestly, it was a pretty good short. I thought it was pretty entertaining, honestly. Like, it was good content compared to a lot of my shorts that are not good content.
Get ready, moving out. Let's go that way.
I'll manually farm the views. I appreciate it, Lily. I don't know if that works, honestly. And maybe it does. I think it's only 1 view per unique user. Because sometimes I've noticed, especially, well, I don't know. No, that's the opposite. I don't know. I don't know how it works, honestly. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out still.
Welcome, dears. We're already inside the next ring.
My stomach kind of hurts.
R301 here.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Attention. First blood.
Oh, yes, please.
First blood, and it's not us. Wonderful.
Thanks for the lyric bottle.
Longbow here.
Opening fire on the enemy.
Well, we've got excellent placement here, actually. Can stay alive.
Gone checking. Got some materials for us.
My assault rifle would assault better with some optics.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
Oh, they're doing the armory over here.
Wait up, I'm crafting.
My ultimate is ready.
Well, that had like basically everything that I could have ever hoped and dreamed for.
Replicator here.
Zipline deployed.
I need to craft osteopathy, so can you just chill for uno momento, por favor?
Care package being delivered.
Incoming care
So
package.
appreciate the 7 likes on the stream. All the PUBGs up in the chat, liking up the stream. We see you.
Zipline over there. Contact with target.
I guess they're gonna try to attack the people on the thing. No.
Hostile right
This
here.
never works out well though. It really doesn't.
You kill leader. New data.
Like they're just gonna get out and then they're gonna fly away. When you could trap them, I guess, with the trident, that was like a good strategy, but
Might be something good that way.
see, it just never works.
Need some energy ammo.
Like they designed it that way on purpose. It's like they designed it so that you couldn't attack people in the armory. And then like made it so they could easily escape. It's fine, that's how it should be. Otherwise people would never do it. Like if going into the armory was a death trap, people would just stop, like it wouldn't be worth doing it anymore. So I think it's good, but
Listen up, I'm calling a lifeline package in.
oh, I guess all the energy ammo was on this side of the POI. My teammates aren't running energy, so that's nice.
Enemy spotted. The enemies are shooting at me. Crack the enemy shield. Firing. fire, friends. Giving my shields a recharge.
Just giving my shields a...
I am taking fire, friends. Reloading. Recharging shields.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Broke that enemy shield.
Broke their shield now. I've been down. Hostile close.
Broke that enemy shield. Giving my shields a recharge.
Being shot at.
Nope, this is not gonna work.
Keep calm, darlings. We're already inside the... Recharging.
I am taking fire, friends.
Horizon, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Dog shit, fucking stupid randoms, bro.
Myself.
Spend $200 in an heirloom and it sits fucking 500 meters away and does fucking nothing, man.
Friends are coming to kill us.
Fucking useless.
I am down.
Oh, look at him run.
Fucking hell,
look at him run.
dude. You
Yeah,
guys
just
are
look at him.
fucking useless.
Just runs. Just runs away.
Attention.
How the
Flat
fuck are you even this
170
rank,
degree.
dude?
They didn't even ping that they were going over there. They didn't ping that they were going over there. They only get on the mic after they're dead. Like not, hey, there's people over here.
Shields recharging.
Or, hey, there's people over here. I'm gonna start shooting at them. Even though they're on high ground and I'm on low ground. Can you come over here? None of that. That would be too easy. None of that. Like the heirloom just gives you special powers of being able to... Yeah, they're fighting in the open on low ground. And they knew that I wasn't over there, or they should have at least looked. Like if you're gonna engage in a fight, the least you can do is look on your mini map and see if your teammates are there.
Plenty of time. No need for a kerfuffle.
They did not do that. They're just like, oh, we'll just 2v3 it and act like they're gonna do something. And then they didn't do something, and then that's my fault.
Ring's near. Got 45 seconds. Plenty of time for a wee cup of newty. Ring's close, and we've got half a minute, Newt. Might have a wee micro nap.
And they left at 11. That's kind of crazy. Like I could have at least got them positive. They wouldn't have to lose. That's okay.
10 seconds. Ring's so close I can smell it, Newt.
I feel like that team will come up here.
Warning. Closing.
I wonder what rank they were in.
Care package being delivered.
Yeah, that's true, Lily. Very true. It's just crazy the amount of people that will die and then get mad, and that's the first time they use their mic. Like, they could have been using their mic the whole time, like, hey, what are you guys looking for loot, blah, blah, blah. But no, they wait until they're dead, and then they get mad and they say something. was not even looking at the screen, and then I'm getting shot at.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, well, I guess I couldn't get him positive. We'll just start off with the. We'll just start off with a neg. That's fine. Okay. 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 Pretty good experience after not playing Apex for 2 days. It really makes me just very confident in my decision to play this game again and, you know, spend $150 on the heirloom. That, you know, it's really fortifying my decision here. Exclusively talk negatively. Yeah, no, that's true. For sure. I'll take some ownership in that, and then I forgot to mute them when the game started. The squad I'm definitely going to mute because I'm probably going to leave them and go rat immediately so that I can make sure I get points.
Time to cut the power.
If they're not down for waiting until end zone to fight, then it's going to be a bad time for them.
That I've known, I've had to make myself.
Safety first, dears. And then, of course, utter mayhem.
I think I'm going to see if Juneberry is available on Amazon because I keep running into the issue of going to gas stations and they're out of it. I think it's a really popular flavor because there's one gas station, the one that I go to a lot, that's close to my work, and they'll have it some days and then it'll be out, or like the other day I got the last one. Like they've had it several times and then been out.
I'm the jump master.
Like the next time that I checked. I'll land with them, but I'm gonna chill try to rat.
Trust me, we want to land over here.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Charge!
Last one in the ship, interesting. Nobody's probably going over there. Are they gonna make it? No, they are going over there. They're barely gonna make it though.
Well, an enemy landed near me. Pierced by the earth.
I don't know how, Lily. I just like, I was not a fan when I didn't dislike it when I first tried it. It just reminded me of cough syrup. I think that's what threw me off. But now that it doesn't remind me of cough syrup, like I really like it. It's my favorite flavor right now. Partially that, and then the other part is the yellow edition. You know, I had my like food poisoning incident, which turned me away from that one. So yeah. So now I don't even like the yellow one so much. Like I've had one in the fridge at work for like a week, and it's just been sitting there. I have not drank it. And the Red Bull Bandit that stole one of my Juneberries at the house never came forward. Never came forward, never replaced my Juneberry. So now I just have to be suspicious of all of my roommates. Which is weird though. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they've never done it before, but there's also been times that I've had so much Red Bull in the fridge that I wouldn't notice if they had stolen one before, but this particular time, I only had two, so like, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I think I can keep track of 2 drinks, whether I have them or don't have them, so unless I'm just going absolutely insane. Somebody stole a June.
The ring's closing and we ain't in it, so unless one of us is packing sunscreen, I'd suggest we move.
Because here's the thing, even if it was an emergency and they like really needed the June for some reason and they saw it in there and I was like, oh, I've got to take this. I would be okay with it if it's like, okay, well just, you know, just replace it next time you go to the store or something. But now it's been over a week and it's not been replaced, so they clearly have no intention of replacing the June. And I'm disappointed because if I took something out of there that clearly was somebody else's, I would replace it in a timely fashion. I probably wouldn't even take it to begin with, but if I did take it, I would certainly replace it within a timely fashion.
Took the materials.
You know, the other thing I thought was like, okay, well, maybe it was some kind of like emergency, like maybe somebody had a girl over and they're like trying to drink and they didn't have like a mixer and they saw that in there and we're like, okay, well, we'll just have to use this, or otherwise this girl's not gonna drink straight vodka and I gotta get her drunk somehow. So I don't know. Like if it was a case like that, I would be like, not that I am condoning
Attention. First
borderline essay,
First blood,
but
and not the good blood.
you know, if she was consensually wanting to drink and just needed a mixer, I would condone, you know, them using that, but I should just stop talking. Constitutes the emergency. I mean, I can't think of any other. What other other type of Red Bull emergency is there, Lily? I don't know. I'm just, you know, racking my brain here trying to figure out what happened.
New kill leader. I'll make sure they don't sneak up on us.
I'm really surprised my teammates managed to land hot and not fight.
Well, it seems we have an enemy spot.
Rejuvenating.
Grenade! Grenade!
Hearing a lot of sounds around me, making me nervous.
Rejuvenating.
Very close. I'm in trouble. A second squad is attacking us. Reloading.
Maybe they had a relative in the hospital and suddenly had to sit on their bedside for 14 hours and needed that June to make sure their relative didn't die under their watch. Ah, that's an emergency I did not consider, Lily.
Rejuvenation.
Healing my wounds.
That would be much more acceptable than needing to use it as a mixer for sure.
Opening fire. Broken enemy shield. Reload.
Just a tick. Healing up.
If the fence gets hot, you know.
Got to do some crafting, dears.
Long walk to the next place.
Replicator incoming. Let's exercise our craft. Grenade.
That's kind of funny too, though. The first thing that like some people will go to is like the second thing he said was,
Fence them in, fence them out.
"Who's got an heirloom?" and he didn't like carry me in the fight. So it's like they like you have an heirloom. I was like, oh, that must mean you're good at the
More
game.
power. Putting down a fence.
More likely they'll sneaky little thief that was raised in a barn. Yeah, that's the most likely thing.
Recharging my shield.
But that's the thing, Lily. Like I said, it's never happened before, and there's been plenty of times where I've had Red Bull in there, obviously. But I usually just have a lot. So, well, I mean, even like Other than the times that I order, like a
I broke an enemy shield. Just topping off my shields.
24 pack, I only have like between like 2 and 4 in there. So I guess like most of the time I would notice, unless I had a 24 pack.
Taking a moment to heal up.
Taking damage.
Taking damage.
Grenade incoming.
Another eliminated champ.
Well, this is annoying.
Shield.
Fire it. I'm down. The enemy is here.
Forming a barrier.
The whole barrier here.
See, what did my teammates have to say when we had like really good ring positioning? Like we had final zone if we just stayed where we were at.
Oh, balls were down. Just a tick.
Down. Watch out. Enemies here.
And I don't have any heat shields.
Rejuvenating. Heal it up. Rejuvenating. Heal it up.
Hope they got some whites, otherwise I'm dead here. I love this, all this rubber band action.
Got our pal's banner. Just a tick. Heal it up.
Where was the other box at?
Next ring's a wee trip away.
Oh, I should have looked for heat shields or other thing.
Care package over there. Just a tick. Healing up. Replicator entering orbit, dears. Need a wee rejuvenation.
Make sure to alert Lily. Did I tell you that I surprised Nate? He's seen some cam and was surprised. I'm like, how? He said, I don't know. I thought you would look old. That's hilarious.
Only 1 minute to get to the ring, and she does.
That's a good compliment, I guess.
Just a tick. Heal it up. The ring's quite a trot. We've only got 45 seconds. Oh, half rejuvenating.
I gotta get outside the ring here and run it,
10 seconds.
or I'm
Ring's
dead.
so close I can smell it, Newt.
Care package being delivered.
Healing up.
Ooh, I made it. It's there. It came that's too far away. Outside of finding company PFP. Yeah, no, other than that, I mean, even that, it was fine. But I just thought it was kind of a funny story. But it probably wasn't that funny. But no, it was a good day. I got free Chick-fil-A in the morning, so that's always a win. But no, I don't think it's too, it doesn't really matter, like, if it's far away or close or whatever. I mean, there's, like, all different styles of face cam, honestly. Like, some people have it, like, way zoomed out, and you can see, like, a lot of their background. Some people, they have it way zoomed in, and all you can see is their face. Some people, you know, they do the green screen, so all you can see is them. Some people, it's more about the background. Like, I would say on YouTube, there's definitely a lot more freedom. Like, Twitch culture, I feel like the background is important. Like, people, like, want to have a cool background on Twitch and Kick. And, like, that's a big part of it. Like, they all have, like, LED lights, or, like, you know, they've put some type of effort into the background. But on YouTube, I mean, people just kind of, like, do whatever. So whether you know, or even not have a face cam. I don't even think on Twitch there's that many big streamers that don't use face cam. But on YouTube, from my opinion at least, take it for what it's worth, there's a lot more freedom in what you can do. And people, as long as they can see some face cam, I mean, like, and think about it this way too, like, most people are going to be watching on mobile. So even if you have a larger face cam, like, my face cam is kind of zoomed out because I have, like, the sign in the background and whatnot. But even... well, this is not gonna go well.
Don't worry, Newt. We're near the ring with 10 to spare.
So good at this game. How were they not getting shot at, but I was? 69 pod. Most people are going to be watching on mobile, so unless you have, like, an extreme close-up of your face, like, they're not going to be able to see your face, like, that well anyways. So I don't want to get too caught up in it, you know. Just do what you like. You can edit it, and the hoops you gotta jump to sometimes, yeah. You can edit it, well, and in this case, it was like all those hoops, and then it turned out I didn't even have to jump through them. I just wanted to be prepared, because I was worried about failing the verification. I'm like, okay, I don't want to have to explain to them that I failed our company's verification for Google, and then, like, something gets messed up with the ad account, because we get a lot of business, like, from Google, so. Not necessarily a zoom. There's not necessarily a zoom probably bottle unless your camera has, like, a standalone app. Like, my camera has a standalone app, but it doesn't have anything that lets you really do zoom. However, you can crop it. And you can also crop in OBS. So for, like, the properties, I forget exactly how you do it. Maybe that could be a good... I'll definitely, like, when I do my videos, my tutorials over OBS, that actually gives me a good idea, because that should definitely be one of them, a face cam video. Because it's not like you just plug it, like you always say, Bottle, it's not like a plug and play. You can't just, like, plug your face cam in and turn on OBS and connect it to OBS and then, like, it's ready to go. Like, there's a lot that I did to my face cam to make it look the way that it looks. And I mean, even still, like, there's probably a lot that you can do to it. But OBS does have some options for you that are available for that. So, but yeah, there's a way in there that you can crop bottle if you want to look at it and figure it out. Then great. If not, let me know if you get stuck, and I'll look at it again and see if I can't help you figure it out. I'll be right back though. I gotta go to the bathroom. Bathroom break. The angle where his cam is makes sense. He's got some space. Yeah, the reason why I decided to do mine the way that I did it is because I didn't want to I didn't want to have to like worry about the background of the room, and I also didn't want to do like a green screen chroma key. So the feng shui of the room is definitely off, but for my purposes, it's fine. You know, the ultimate goal is, you know, like if I got my own place and I had like a 2-bedroom, I could have a bedroom and then like a streaming room, and then I could set it up, you know, more appropriately. But since I use my bedroom as streaming, so chroma key is basically green screen. Like when you see people and they're like floating in the game, but like all you see is their face and their like chair. That's called chroma key. Basically, it basically, even though that you're filming more than just your face in your chair, more is in the background. The computer knows, the computer is taking out all of the other colors except for your face and the chair. So it can be anything behind you. You can do green, blue, like there's other options other than just green screen. I'm not exactly sure why people use green the most. I don't know all the science behind it, but presumably green just works better. I don't know. Or maybe people were just used to that. That's what I need. Well, the thing with that bottle is, I mean, yeah, if you want to put a green screen behind you, but the other thing that I found out about that is you do need to...
Oh, first blood.
You need to have it really bright, so you have to be comfortable with a fairly bright ring light, and honestly, I would recommend having 2 ring lights if you're gonna go that route. Which is fine. Like, I thought about going that route, because it does look, really good. Like, I think it looks really professional to have it that way. Especially if you're not gonna have like a visually,
Fantastic.
if you're not gonna have a visually appealing background, I think that is probably the best thing that you can do.
Hero shield here. Level
Is have
2.
the chroma key. The green scene is one of the farthest colors from a skin tone. Oh, won't cancel out your skin. Okay. That makes sense. Well, there you go.
That eight's shooting at me.
A Lily be knowing.
Down an eight.
Enemy revive me later. Danger waits in the wings.
Alrighty.
Well, this is not good. We're gonna put on some slur protection, and then we're gonna get out of dodge.
And so ends the champion's reign.
Getting out of dodge right now. That's unfortunate. Right, the more you know. I have a very strong feeling that a team went to lightning rod. Yeah, they
I'm in the
definitely
ring
did.
already. A spot of good news, that.
I mean, I don't really see what options I have here.
Attention, delivering care package.
Master Rat, did he see me crawling up here? That's a prowler, not a person. Master Rat. Our teammates died immediately. A flash flood outside. Dubious at best. I always drive as best as I can for a woman. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, brother. But I would assume too that like green screen technology has gotten a lot better since it first came out. So, you know, originally it was only green, but now it's like blue, magenta, other colors. I don't know. I think it's interesting that blue is an option though, because Hopefully they don't see me here. It's interesting that blue is an option because, like when I turn on my face cam sometimes before it has like all the filters on it, and I don't have filters for glamour reasons, but because I have so many lights behind me and the sign itself, I had to add like a lot of filters so that you're able to read the sign and it's not so bright. Even on the lowest setting, it's like very harsh on the camera, so I had to add a lot of filters. And so if I just have like the camera on and no lights on behind me and no filters, like it's a very blue hue to it. So us men appreciate it. Yeah, my top hours is honestly crazy. Like I've said many times before, there's like streamers with 5-6K subs that I've seen that like their top 10 is nowhere near as many hours. I've got a very loyal community. Well, I guess for the people that still come here, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
New kill leader appointed.
Yo, appreciate the 8 likes on the stream. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. Oh, we see you. I think Sierra's doing some kind of weird hack. He's like still disconnecting. That's kind of sus. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I do like museums, Lily. I've never really known a lot about visual art. I appreciate it.
Can I get away with brewing a cuppa?
And I would like to go to museums, but I think history museums are a lot more interesting. Because you can see like the actual object, you know, sometimes. And it's like, you know, it just makes you think, like, imagine the person that like owned this item, or like if you could see through the eyes of this item that's, you know, 200-300 years old or whatever, like what it's seen throughout the years, you know. Like that kind of stuff is cool to me. But visual art is like, I can appreciate it. I'll go to a visual art museum, but I think like history museums are a lot cooler, personally. Personal opinion. Nashville's not a super historic city. Unfortunately, there is the like Fort Nashville or Fort Nash or whatever. So like the original buildings downtown, like along the river, they were built in like the mid 1800s. You know what's really cool, and I always recommend this to people that come to Nashville, is the home of Andrew Jackson. So I only live like 20 minutes away from Andrew Jackson's house, the Hermitage, and I've been there a couple times and I've loved it every time. But and when I was driving Uber, like those were my people. Like it didn't happen often, but a couple times like I picked people up from there that were tourists that went to go see that, and like I would always connect with those people a lot because they didn't come to Nashville just to like drink and party and whatever. They like wanted to like see some, well, some of them were drunk when I picked them up still from the Hermitage, but hey, at least they were willing to like engage with, you know, some history and whatnot. And so those people were like always the coolest. Well, it's funny because one of the couples that I picked up from there, like the husband was not into it at all, but the wife was a history teacher, so that's why they had stopped by there. But I always recommended the Hermitage to people because you can tour his house and they've got a lot of the things like very similar to like when he lived there. A lot of the furniture and stuff is still there. So yeah, you can take tours and they have like other stuff like crafts and stuff like that they made back then. Like there's a candle making whatever thing, handmade candles that you can buy. They've got like the slave quarters and whatnot still. Some of them are still intact. So it's super interesting. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm in the ring.
I'm so startled.
I spotted good news that.
Will they see me? Oh god, please keep going. Where is that octane going? Are they looking for rats?
Attention. Delivering care package.
Please keep running. So startled.
But anyways, people would always, you know, because when you're an Uber driver, people would always ask me like, oh, what is there to do? And that's like one of the things that I would tell some people if I could tell they had more than 4 brain cells, you know? But most people were still like, oh, that sounds lame. Like, well, you know what? You sound lame. You came on vacation just to get drunk and you're not even going to remember half of it. Like, tell me what's more lame. Learning about a Victorian era president and visiting his home, or going somewhere just to get drunk when you could have done that at home for way cheaper, you know? So, that's my rant on museums for you, Lily. It is really cool, Lily. Like, I would go there even now. Like, the first time that I went there, I was in elementary school. And, you know, it was just super appealing to me back then. But even still, like, it's a cool thing to see.
Replicator incoming.
Even his property, it's kind of interesting because so the area that his home is in, his home is called the Hermitage, and the area that it's in is called Hermitage, which is like basically like one kind of suburb over from where I live, kind of. Well, not really one suburb over. It's like 20 minutes away. But the point is, it's funny because like you'll be driving down Old Hickory Road is the road that his house is on, because you know his nickname was Old Hickory, which there's also an Old Hickory that's like further up the road. But anyways, so his house is on Old Hickory, sorry, not Old Hickory, Old Hickory Boulevard. But you're just like driving down and it's just like regular, like, you know, there's like Chick-fil-A's and Home Depots and whatnot, and you're just like driving along, and then all of a sudden it's like wooden fences and just like grass and like really big tall old trees, because they've tried to also preserve all of the trees that were like on his property from back in the day. And so a lot of the trees, they've tried to save them as much as they can, but we have not a lot of tornadoes, but we have tornadoes from time to time. So some of them will get like destroyed in the big tornadoes or knocked over, and then they'll like have to reset them. But at any rate, like a lot of the trees like on the property are like 200 years old. So it's literally like you're driving and then you just like hit like a time like warp or something like that. And you're like driving and then you don't see any restaurants or any sign of like modern civilization except for the road that you're on. And these like super old trees.
Rings so close I can smell it new.
So anyways, yeah. I lived in Williamsburg, Virginia for a while for college. I loved, hold on, I'll read this when I get into zone. Oh, I'm almost there. I loved Colonial Williamsburg. I'd often just walk all the way through it for fun. Historical reenactments. There are people here that do like Civil War reenactments, because there are a lot of Civil War sites here. Like Franklin, Tennessee was like a huge Civil War historical trees. They're super old, Lily. Like some of them, it was sad because we did have one tornado that came through. This was like over 10 years ago now. Dang, it was actually almost 20 years ago. I'm old as ook. Anyways, we had a really big like tornado that came and it knocked a bunch of them over, so it was kind of sad, but they were able to save almost all of them. They just stood them back up and like replanted them. But yeah, like all of the trees there are from that time period. May not have been like actual from his like property, but definitely from that time period. And I think like some of them even have like bullet holes like from the Civil War or from the time period, whatever. That could be a myth though. I never saw the bullet holes myself.
Care package over there.
I don't know if I would do reenactments or not. I don't know if I would want to do IRL LARPing. What I would want to do is some IRL eating. So like, if I went somewhere that like had like food from like that time period, I'd definitely want to try that. I definitely, if there's eatings involved or like something like that.
Ring's close, and we've got 45. Blend.
Yeah, run away, you rat. I'm holding this angle.
Ring's not far, and we've got 30 seconds, dear.
Rat killer.
Ten seconds. Ring's so close I can smell it, Newt.
Oh, I'm also ratting. You know I'm trying to rat over here too. And it's going to be hard for me to clip you with no optic and no mag. So just please stay away from me. Alright. I watch a YouTube channel that does historical cooking, mainly from the early 19th century. It's awesome.
Need a wee rejuvenation.
Really keeping these rats at bay. Top 4, let's go. I'm gonna make some cornmeal pudding, a classic poor people dish from 200 years ago. Is it really? Cornmeal pudding, is that like cornbread at all?
Ring's close, and we've got 45.
Yeah, this is gonna be difficult to impossible right here. Even for a master rat, they're gonna hear me go up there.
Ring's close, and we've got half a minute, Newt. Might have a
All I
wee
can
micro
hope is
nap.
the other rats have to go before me. Are they ratting? It's just 2 of them.
Don't worry, Newt. We're near the ring with 10 to spare. Healing up.
There's no way he lived longer than me, bro. I hit him so hard. What? Bro, it's just a duo ratting too. Well, I wouldn't have got the kill because since it was a duo ratting. No way. I hit him so freaking hard. There's no way they just ran out into the open like that and they still live longer than me. Like, what was this other team doing? Whatever, plus 125. Maybe they were not on the same team. It's like a dense cornbread cake, often made with apples and served with dried meats. You know what really goes good with apples? Pork. I love a good pork chop and applesauce.
All aboard the ox train.
Dense cornbread cake.
Time for bold action.
That actually sounds pretty good.
This is gonna be a good fight. This is your champion.
Oh, dinna fash yourself. Cause I'm the best. Got you on my side.
Alright. This is the D4 game right here. We just need top 6. I mean, top 4.
I say we land here.
Also, Lily, it's very rude of you to call your cornbread cake dense.
Enough landing around. We
The
drop.
proper term is neurodivergent.
That way.
Well, we should
cost
land
me.
short. Land short, guys. What are you doing? Alright, well, I hope they're fraggers. I'm not trying to take chances here.
First blood. Good thing it's not us. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Got a flyer out there.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
The ring's close.
I'm not cut out for this politically correct world. Yeah, I don't think I am either. I think it really depends, like, where you live. Like, the internet is so much more...
45 seconds.
Like, the internet is so much more politically correct. I mean...
Evo shield here. Level 2.
I don't know. I guess it really just all depends, like, who you're talking to, but... Like, in my circle of the people that I talk to and the people that I interact with, like, it's really not super politically correct. And I've even met, like, not my friends, but, like, friends of friends that are, like non-binary or whatever. And, like, the non-binary person I met that I was hanging out with one time, they, did not like to be called he, even though they very much looked obviously like a male. But if you called them he, like they weren't offended, you know? Like, I just tried to call him by his name, and, like, you know, he was good with that. But I think, like, a couple times, like, just accidentally said he in reference to him. But he wasn't like, oh, you misgendered me, you know? He didn't like get super bent out of shape. He just, like, let it go, you know? Just something that, like, I was made aware of before hanging out with them. Like, hey, this person doesn't really like to be called he. If you could just use they or them. And I was like, well, that's gonna be difficult, but I'll try to call him by his name. And that's what I did. And like, it wasn't that serious, but you know, Twitter and whatnot, like I really think they just make more out of it than it really is.
Optics here. Close range. Ooh, that's got a kick.
That hooligan shield. Reloading.
Reloading. Enemies right here.
Bots are shooting at me. Shields recharging.
Crack the back.
What are you trying to do there, bro?
Killed a hooligan.
Nice work, big round.
They're not getting back up.
Shields recharging.
Bro, I fried this Loba. Please get up here. Well, not just then, but earlier I fried her. Like, she's not good. Oh, gold bag lifeline. Let's go. I work with a lot of... Hold on a second. Let me try to not get killed here again.
We took out the kill leader.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Just
I work with a lot of non-binary gender. I just call them what they asked to be called by, and I never had any problems. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard for me to like remember just because I don't know a lot of non-binary people, Lily, and so like it's not that I'm misgendering them on purpose. I don't think that it's like,
Calling in a lifeline package.
you know, people that do that, it's just like rude. Like if,
recharging my shields.
like yes, like I'm not of the type that are like, oh, you're asking me to lie. I'm not gonna change my vocabulary.
Oh, yes, please.
I'm not gonna change my vocabulary to accommodate you. I'm not gonna lie because you asked me to, kind of a thing. It's like, it's not that, it's really not that serious to me. It's like, but it is just hard for me to like remember every single time. It's like, bro, if you look like a dude, I'm gonna say he or that, you know, him. And that's just how language works. That's how language has worked all of my life. That's, you know, what I'm used to saying. It's not intentional. I will try my best to accommodate, you know, calling you by your name, because, you know, that I think is fine. Try to avoid it altogether. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't know. To say that it's like hate speech if I accidentally misgender you, like that's where I draw the line. Like, no, get real. It is not hate speech. You simply look like a guy, and I called you him. Like, I'm sorry. If you really want to be called her or whatever, then like look like a girl, and then I'm not going to ask any questions. Although it is, you know, 2023, so you do have to ask questions if you plan on like engaging with this person sexually. But other than that, you know, I'm not interested in you sexually. Like, what does it really matter? You know, it doesn't. Oh, I didn't clip me killing that. Oh, Ching Chong Bing Bong. I meant to clip that, but then I almost died again. Most of them realize it's an adjustment and often it causes cognitive dissonance to an extent. As long as you're not doing it maliciously, then it's fine. Yeah, and I think that most... Again, I would think that's probably how most of them feel like. I mean, like the person I know or hung out with, acting like they're my best friend. I met them once. They're like a mutual friend, and I hung out with them once, and you know, they were like totally cool with it. Like, it wasn't a big deal. And in fact, like, they didn't even bring it up. Like, the other people in the group had brought it up. Like, hey, just so you know.
Between friends. Reloading.
That was painful.
Rejuvenating.
Taking fire. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Got trouble here.
shields recharging.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I'm thinking about it. But it's like when you're like hanging, like I'm not gonna remember that like 3 hours into hanging out with you, especially a new person. Like I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be focused on it. I think it is kind of rude, like whether like you agree with it or not. Like it's really not a big ask, I think, for people to be like, hey, I don't like to be called that pronoun. It's like, okay, well, then I won't like call you that. Like it's not the end of the world. Like these people, they're like, oh, you're asking me to lie. I'm not gonna change my vocabulary for you. I don't know. It's funny because like they're right, like the far right, or not even the far right, but just like conservatives in general would be like, these liberals are being such babies, you know, cry babies over everything. It's like, and then they like cry over something like that, like somebody simply asking them like not to call them him or he, and they're like pitching a fit about it.
Heads up, we're not alone. Taking fire.
Enemy shield.
Charging shields. Come on. Over there.
Bro, this fight is taking a long time. Can we please leave this situation? I do not feel comfortable anymore.
Enemy that away.
They're shooting at me. Throw an arc star.
Bro, we need to leave this situation. I do not feel
Charging up my
safe.
shields.
Let's go there. That way calls to me.
Charging shield.
Got another squad on us.
This is crazy. Why did I cut myself right there?
Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
Recharging my shields.
Frag out.
Getting shot at.
Almost out there.
There's a cat that is coming down.
Alright, bro, y'all are all just super annoying.
Reloading.
How are we gonna fight with these people for 20 minutes? We still can't get a knot. They got full shields. You know what? They can fight that other team then. Nope, stop it. Bro! I knew this was gonna happen. Like, why did we fight that for so long, dog?
Enemy here.
Please res me lifeline. Bro, I am so mad. I should have just left them. Like, they wanted to sit there and fight for 30 freaking minutes, that team.
Hells yeah.
All for nothing.
Quit lying and I gotcha.
I'm still lineman. Trust me, I'm still lineman.
Recharging my shields. Need a wee rejuvenation.
Gold company, and they're not here to sell me. Thinking this place has already been sacked. Oh no, there's another squad. See someone out there?
Rejuvenating.
Bad guys, let's do this. Reloading.
Reloading. Say what? Whole squad, no. Just giving my shields a recharge.
I'm out of sniper ammo.
I'm deploying an evac tower. You can. Spotted what we science folk call a body.
Oh my god, what a worthless evac tower.
Faster, faster, faster.
This thing can't go over nothing.
Body nearby.
I saw someone, and I thought
Yeah, they're just all behind us, dog. Like, we cannot get in front of
I
them.
need sniper. I need light ammo.
We just gotta fight every team that's behind us, apparently. Oh, that wasn't them? I'm kind of surprised.
Rings nearby, 1 minute till close.
We just gotta fight every single team in the lobby, and the team that's in end zone is just chilling back there.
45 seconds, rings just up ahead.
I feel like I'm about to get ratted on.
Shields recharging.
Extended light mag here. Level 4. Okay, 10
Follow
seconds
me.
till ring close. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm trying to get deep in zone.
Heavy ammo here.
Trying to get balls deep, as Bottle would say.
Care package.
You hear that?
Light ammo here.
Care package coming down.
Basic decency goes a long way, yeah. And people, I don't know, I guess my point is, like, people are ridiculous on both sides of the aisle. They really are, both sides of the...
Got bad guys
It's
over
funny, too, like, how political some of these things
there.
are.
Valued shield.
Like, it really shouldn't be political, like, what gender you are, or what sex you are, or whatever, but
Throw an arc star.
Throwing Arcstar.
it
Down
is.
that one.
Unleashing the singularity.
Alright, well, we just gotta fight every team, I
All
guess.
company.
Arcstar out.
Reloading. Grenade out. They're shooting at me. Charging up my... Someone else is over there. Let's check out over there.
Shields recharging.
Ring countdown.
Amigos, let's go here.
Target's over there.
At least they're scrambling here.
That one's out for the count.
This Octane is absolutely fragging out right now. Oh, that's fine. Let's just please play zone.
Let's go there. Light ammo, please. Looking for heavy ammo.
Good, they flew into another team.
1 minute. Ring
Optics here.
nearby.
Mid-range.
Airdrop if you need it.
Keeping a lookout over there.
45 seconds. Rings close.
Medkit here.
Oh, there's so many medkits around here. What in the medkit?
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Bro, I'm juicing on attachments. I've been good on attachments.
Numpty there. This could get interesting.
Compadres, heavy ammo here. Optics here. Close range.
Spotted a wee hooligan. Pick me up, pal.
Throwing your pad.
No, 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 no.
Yo, Magnus. Green. Moving now. Reloading. Reloading.
I thought I heard somebody over here too. I didn't think I heard two somebodies.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
These PC players, bro, there's something else.
Just spotted someone out there.
Pick me up the phone.
Got an enemy out there.
Oh, this is nice.
Round 5. Beginning ring countdown.
Get your
Stream just
booties on the
dookied
right
itself.
place.
It's okay now. The weather is here good. YouTube hasn't told me
Listen
anything.
up. I'm getting shot at. Recharging my shields.
Although I don't really get a lot of errors from YouTube now because of this resolution issue that I have.
Gonna get your birthday present.
But I guess just let me know if it happens again. I can maybe reset it. I think it's fine on my end though.
Attacking us. Rápido. Charging on my shields.
I like how at the end it just gives you bats. That's nice.
I got some bad guys here.
Octane is just trying to bang. He does not care. This man really does not care.
We've got another squad. I'm up.
They're shooting at me. Charging on my shields.
What are these people thinking they're gonna actually be able to do here?
Reloading.
They don't have a chance to get zone. They just want to hold them out. They're willing to die just to hold them out.
Target spotted.
It's a radical take. I'm gonna start saying that instead of a crazy take.
Recharging
Sounds
my
like that much crazier for some reason. I don't know. Radical.
We've got trouble.
I wish the Horizon ult went as far as the bang.
Unleashing my singularity.
Oh, that team up there is so corny. That's crazy. Okay, screw it. We're just holding this then. That's absolutely the most cheeseball thing I've ever seen over there.
We've got trouble.
Very good. We took out the kill.
Let's go! We're a diamond D4. I mean, PC D4.
Someone else is over there.
PC diamond.
My shields.
All the words. Kind of butchered all of them. That's so cheesy, bro.
Rings around the corner.
Double Newcastle's here. Now we'll just wait them out, bro. They're gonna have to come to us. That's crazy, you know. The fact they're even trying to do this is radical. Nice sending them news. Thank you, Lily. Been brushing off the thesaurus lately, you know. After Lugubrious got dropped on me, you know, I had to really up my
Out there. They're far.
vocab.
Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Firing. Reloading.
Taking fire. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Charging shields.
I can't even waste bullets on that. I don't have enough bullets to shoot that thing out. I shouldn't have even done that, honestly.
This way, let's go.
Got him! You cheesy cheese balls. You cheesy McCheesertons.
You are the Apex champions.
Let's go. Like and subscribe. PC Diamond, John Pond. Diamond Rat. Let's see what this Octane did. I feel like he got a 3K at least. Oh, just a little 2K. Okay. He was fragging. Lifeline was doing good too. Pretty good teammates. Their cheese was nothing, Lily. Get out of here with that cheese. Nice level 492.
diamonds might just be the key to our research.
Sheesh. Well, chat, even though it was possibly the easiest, well, not even possibly, the easiest season in Apex Legends history, it is also the first season in history that I solo queued to Diamond. Also, the first time on PC. So when you balance those things out, it's like, well, yes, it is the easiest season ever. But also, I did it on PC. So, you know, I have to say, I'm pretty proud of myself. Not really. It is like super easy. You really only have to like, really like anybody that just like plays the game, you'll be able to ascend the ranks if you put enough time in. But you know what? Now we can put Road to Masters in chat, and that's gonna be good for the old click-through rate, as the YouTubers call it. Tastes good. Tastes like a diamond. Less than 4K to masters, big facts. Big fact. We'll have it in our sights. No! Don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. Skills.
Oh, things look to get a mite troublesome.
Well, you know what this means, chat. We might have to blast out a rat. First time of trouble. I'm ulting out.
I gave up a nice, quiet evening for this.
Thank you, Lily. You know, it's an achievement nonetheless. Like, people are gonna, no matter what your achievements are in live chat,
Is your champion.
there's always gonna be somebody, no matter what your achievement is, that they are gonna have something negative to say about it. And whether that comes from a place of jealousy, or they're just legitimately not that impressed, there will always be somebody to say something negative about your achievement. So you know what? You just have to take it in stride and be like, you know, whether it's true, and it may be true. You know, like people may say, oh, well, JP, you sold it to Diamond in the easiest season possible. And you know what? That may be true, but hey, at least I still did it, you know? So always remind yourself that just because somebody has something negative to say doesn't take away the fact that you still got you still achieved the goal, you know? Or whatever it is that you were trying to go for.
Hell yeah!
Like, I could have 100,000 subs on YouTube tomorrow, and somebody would have something negative to say, you know? Somebody like, oh, well, you know, the algorithm just changed, and actually it's the easiest time ever to get 100,000 subs, you know? And that'll be coming from a person that doesn't even have 100,000 subs, you know? This could go bad. Oh my! Diamond lobbies are built different. I have a silver and a gold as my teammate. That's kind of crazy.
The enemy's here.
Yes, sir, bottom. We made it, and we immediately got clapped up. But, you know, we made it. It was nice to get a dub going into D4 as well. Even if I did get carried a bit. Oh, old Buddy Skills with his no heirloom is just off the scene.
A respawn beacon over there, darling. Whoopsie.
Old silver Buddy Skills. His Evo is just better than mine, I guess. 3 hits with the Evo.
Oh, I'm in the ring already.
Appreciate the electric kind.
Spot I could use that.
I like that PK skin though. They're probably doing their placements, Lily, so they're probably like Masters players that are just doing placements. And they have like a high KD so far in rank, so just put them in this lobby.
Dears, eyes to the skies. A care package.
How does that work? Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm the one that got clapped, and they both lived, so... or one of them lived, I guess. I got clapped up. Like your mom when you were first born. Or conceived, I guess. That was gonna be funnier in my head, but you know, like Jazzy said, sometimes you miss. Sometimes you miss.
IMC armory over there.
I ain't got nothing, y'all, so gonna have to do something here.
Here's a pick-me-up, pals.
Bangs out. Armory act begun.
Cargo access requested. Validating credentials. Alert. Threat detected. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Override in 30 seconds. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Override in 10 seconds. Activating reserve sentries. Security clearance verified. Cargo access granted.
Hold on, I'm healing.
That's some pretty good loot that time.
Shields recharging.
Charging up my shields.
In 30 seconds, armory will open automatically.
Brian took my light ammo that came off. There's no way. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Need a barrel mod.
Please watch your step as you exit.
Even the funniest comedians have jokes that don't hit. That is facts. That is facts. That dude that you sent me was really funny, Lily. I forget his name already, but
I like the feel of that spot. Let's go.
I definitely watch more of his stuff.
Care package over there.
Did you tell me I was in a short of yours? Yes, Bottle. And I think I looked today, and it's gonna come out tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coming out tomorrow. At like 3 p.m. I think. 2-3 p.m. something like that.
Nice. We're already inside the next ring.
Jeffrey as that's a comedian name right there. Guarantee people called him Anus in school.
Well, this gravity cannon will get us where we're going. Getting shot.
Don't like this situation.
I can have it. My second.
Bomb bombs are shooting at me.
Half the squad's bought the
We have an
farm.
enemy out there.
We got this.
Shields recharging.
Excuse me.
Recharging shields.
You said that 2 days ago. I didn't know Bottle for sure, but I remember that I told you that.
Squad, brace yourself.
Bogey clip.
Hold on. I'm being shot at.
Let's go here. Charging on my shields.
Shields recharging.
Alert 5, like the actual. Ready for burn. How copy?
Unleashing my singularity. Flinging an arc star. Flinging an arc star.
Burn is good.
Wow. They're so good at this game. What the? Oh, I just flew over them to a building and they still managed to knock me out of the air. Diamond lobbies was a bit different. Okay, and then they shot me through the window? Nah, they had to have been cheating. There's no way, right? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a good way to get people to check your stuff. I'll show it to you now, but I don't care. I don't give a poop.
They smoked out over here.
Unless you want to get barbecued.
They smoked out over here.
Unless you want to get barbecued.
I cracked that hooligan shield.
Crack one. Crack two.
Aye.
Got him.
All those numpties
Nice,
are
JP.
down for the count.
Nice kill.
They ain't got an assist on
They were all like 5 HP.
No, I know.
The way that you're just like, nah, I know. I really like made the whole short. Oops. 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 I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. No, the funny thing is, Bottle, pretty much I've only edited off stream once. I actually kind of like editing on Kick. And it's funny because I actually get more people lurking when I'm editing. Lily is usually the only one talking to the only one that will talk to me while I'm editing, but I get more people lurking on Kick while I'm editing, maybe because it's like so much on the screen, so much going on, than I do when we watch reality TV shows. So I don't know. Kind of interesting. Kind of want to take a break from ranked. Just enjoy my heirloom for a bit. Spend some alone time with my heirloom. That okay with you guys? Teaching people for free. Yeah, well, I don't know. Like I explained, my editing process, there's nothing that's super artistic about it. It's more I just do the same like formula over and over again, the same technique. So I guess in a way, like if people are interested in learning that, then
Business is my pleasure.
it's not a bad way to learn, but there is like so much on the screen. I'm glad that I have a large display because there is a lot on the screen, and it's even kind of, it's not hard for me to see, but there's a lot on the screen. But I would imagine if you're watching on mobile, it's extremely hard to see like what I'm actually clicking and whatnot. So start my business as a YouTube editor after watching me. That's funny. Yeah, that first day, Lily, that was tough when I was like having to learn step by step everything. And that's the crazy thing, Lily, is, I mean, I'm used to the program on the phone, and a lot of the icons are the same, and the processes are the same. There's only a few things that are different from PC to the mobile app.
I'm Jump Master.
So the fact that it still took me like that long to figure it out, pretty crazy.
For science.
Enemy landed near me.
Could not hit a shot. I'm the kill leader. Oh my god, am I a PC demon now after hitting diamond? Find out next week for more. Tune in next week for more. I don't know. I cannot talk tonight. It's been a long week, low key.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Using a med kit.
Healing.
20 Mom on Horizon this game? Oh, I forgot. After playing ranked so much, my
Snap me.
Enemy shield.
Up and away, Newty.
my KD is at an all-time low.
Shields recharging.
Googling and trying to help you figure out how you want it. Yeah, that was nice, Lily, that you found the how to zoom in. Like that saved me a lot. Cause that helps it go by a lot faster for sure.
They're shooting at me. Shattered an enemy shield. Reloading.
Well, that's annoying.
Hold on, I need to heal.
Care package being delivered.
How do you maintain composure when you're fragging out? I've never been a very like excitable person, Bottle.
We have extended supply bin here.
Like even when I was a kid, like it used to like piss my parents off because like they would tell me, like one year they got me and my sister both TVs for our room, and they thought we were just gonna be like over the moon, like excited, and they were pissed off because I wasn't like excited enough when they gave me the TV. Okay, we're just not gonna play this game.
Recharging my shields.
Or like apparently like one time they told us that we were going to Disney World, and we were just like, me and my sister both are kind of the same way. We were just both like, oh okay. And then they were like, yeah, they just don't get it. They're like, yeah, these kids, they just don't get excited very much. We can like tell them they're going to Disney World, and they're just like, oh, okay. So maybe that's part of it, Bottle. Maybe part of it is I just never really feel like I'm fragging out because I don't feel like I'm like that good at the game. Could be a combination of things. Bro, you guys are not actually playing like this. Like, there's no way. There's no way this is, you think this is acceptable.
Half the squads are gone already? Fan-dabby-dozy. Being shot at.
Bro, if you don't come over here and fight me like a man... And now there's another team. Okay, buddy.
Why does it have to be over so soon?
I can't believe they actually did that.
Enemy far off.
How old were we? I was probably about 7. My sister was probably about 5. I was like 8 maybe. Between like 8 and 10. My sister's 2.5 years younger than me. Bought my first TV from Goodwill at 13. Yeah, no, they bought us both TVs for our room. At one point, Lily, there was more TVs in our house than people. Because everybody, like, me and my sister had a TV in our room. My parents had a TV in their room. We had a bonus room that had a TV, and we had a living room that had a TV. So. Yeah. But we had a TV in our room. That was the first thing. And then soon after that, actually, no, I was younger. I was probably like 7. Because I think when I was 8, they bought me a Nintendo 64 for my birthday. From a pawn shop. I didn't know it was from a pawn shop at the time. But even as an 8-year-old, I thought it was kind of weird that the Nintendo 64 came in a grocery bag. I was like, It's like, this is odd packaging for an electronic item. It was just like in a grocery, it was like double bagged in a grocery bag, and it had like the console and the games and the controller just like all mixed together in the bag, cords and all. Like, so I just opened it up and it's just like a swaddle of like cords and the console and the controller and the games like all mixed in. But I didn't care. I was super happy to get that. Like, that's probably like one of my most excited times as a kid. That, and when I got a GameCube. I really wanted a GameCube that year, and so my kids the same way. They don't understand. It's like once in a lifetime Disney trip. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I mean, we were happy to go, and I was excited to go. I just didn't really like, show it. I guess like I've just always not been like I've just never like shown emotions a lot, and that's why like when I started this channel originally, like I really didn't even plan on ever using a face cam, because I always told people like when they came in, like I'm not a very emotionally expressive person, so face cam is gonna add nothing to my stream. And I still believe that. Like if I didn't have the like lights behind me and sign, that's why I wanted to wait to have face cam until I had more to look at in the back. Because if I just had one of those face cams where you were just looking at my face, like people would be like, what's wrong with this guy? Is he on the spectrum or something? He just like never shows any facial expression really. So I never really thought it would add anything to the stream. And I still really don't, but people like it, so
All that matters is being the last one alive.
I hope I have enough money to like take my kids and do something like that. Like one of the only reasons why my parents could afford to do it is because at the time, like my grandparents were doing pretty well with their business, and so they would pay for like the tickets, and then my parents would just pay for like the hotel and food and whatnot. And my grandparents live in Florida. Well, they lived in Florida, and so like Florida residents get an even bigger discount because of the tax whatever reasons. And so Florida residents get like, I don't know, 20% off Disney or something like that. So they would get 20% off and buy the tickets, and then my parents would just pay for the rest of it. But it's still expensive. Like as I'm finding out now as an adult, like it's still expensive to take a week off from work, and eat out for a week and have a hotel and all that. So still a lot. But me and my sister were pretty privileged. Like we did get to do a lot and go a lot of places because of that. Florida. Well, we mostly just went to Florida, honestly. We went to like Disney and Orlando a couple times, and then we would go to Florida and visit them a lot. And you little sussy baka. Okay. The Sega Game Gear, yeah. I played one of those one time. Never owned one. I mean this with no offense, but you don't look like what I expected based off of your voice. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if I want to know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly. I guess I could say the same thing about Bottle. Like, I don't know. I envision Bottle looking differently than his, based off of his voice. I don't know. Honestly, like, I envision Bottle look like a black dude. Like, he sounds like he's black. He really does. Like, I envision Bottle being, like, an older black guy or something. This is sweaty, chat. This is so sweaty. We sweating. Like, Bottle is like that old head too, that like you know, you see like buying scratch off lottery tickets or something like that, like, hey young blood, let me get a number 7 on the lucky roll. Like, also I might get this let me get this Colt 45. And a pack of Swishers, my guy. Like,
You know, it sounds like something's unrecognizable.
I'm gonna get canceled for that.
Introducing your champion.
I'm currently at the top of my game. Get it?
I'm Jump Master. Ah, bless these jump jets.
Otherwise, it's a good thing. That's crazy. Oh, like surprises. Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought I would be a facial hair guy, but it just kind of happened on accident. Like, COVID happened, and you know, I was work from home at the time, and I was just like, what happened if I just like stopped shaving? I never really liked shaving anyways, because I do have kind of sensitive skin, and so I never really liked shaving anyways. But I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just stopped shaving. And then I did. I didn't even realize I would be able to grow a goatee. Like, I thought my hair was too... I thought it was gonna be too, like, scraggly or something like that. And truth be told, it does look pretty bad when it's, like, in its beginning stages. But,
Will you get your bahookies in the ring, please?
I don't know, like, since growing the goatee out, I've cut it off a couple times and not really liked it. So now I'm just used to it, I guess. I don't know.
Firing.
But I guess if I was like dating somebody that didn't really like it or something, then I would probably change it. Like, I'm definitely not married to it, you know. I'm not married to it, but at the same time, like, if I was dating somebody and they were like, no, definitely don't shave it off, like, I'd be like, well, maybe I want to shave it off, you know. Now that I think about it, I do want to shave it off. But, I don't know. It's not a big deal to me either way. It's just more convenient because I have to shave a lot less often. That part of it I like. What the... I did not realize I had a wingman. Let's go.
Squad's done. Squash that last hit. Got our squaddies banner.
I'm definitely used to it now, Lily. Like, I'm definitely a goatee guy now. Early growth always looks rough at first. Yeah, like, when it was coming back in the second time, I was like, oh wow, this looks pretty bad. But, Oh, he's got this gun. Oh wow, that guy had no idea they were out there.
Recharging my shields.
He had zero clue.
Reload. Enemy downed. Recharging my shields. Reload. Shields recharging.
Oh, that's not the one that I knocked. That's not the one I knocked, it's the one that rezzed. That's tough. That's very unfortunate. Yo, what's going on, Jazzy? We were just talking about you. Wow, that guy with 77 damage got 2 kills. Imagine that. Imagine dragons. I wonder how many kills I have. $269. Wow, basically none. I hope it was good things. Jazzy. Jazzy. Poor, naive, gullible Jazzy. It was not. It was not good things. No, I'm just, no, I'm just kidding. We actually weren't talking about you at all. Which one is worse, Jazzy? Jazzy, shouldn't you update your name now that you've moved and you have a new job and everything? Are you still waiting for something?
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none.
Tidying the house and being productive. It's always good to be productive on a Friday. It gives you less stuff to have to do on Saturday. Well, Jazzy, with your new job, are you gonna have to work on weekends or no?
Race you to the LZ.
This is your champion.
Studying fast combatants has served me well.
Yeah, Jazzy moved to
My
Texas.
first launch, though I usually launch in the
And she got a new job. And she's married now.
Better watch your front. I'm always in the lead.
Haven't thought of a good new name yet. You'll think of
Better
one.
watch your front.
I have faith.
I'm always in the lead. Better watch your front. I'm always
No
in the
weekend?
lead.
Well, that's good at least.
Hold on to your kilts, darlings.
Alright, I'm kind of bored. I think I'll just go back to ranked after this. See if we can get some more El Pizzle. You have something to tell me? What is it?
Oh, first blood. Well, you can't solve the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs.
Repeater here.
Ring countdown.
We're in the next ring. The positioning is only half the battle.
Use a poppy now? Oh, I must have missed a chapter there. All right, Bottle. Big news today on the
Aye, Shark.
pontoon.
The ring's near and closing in 30.
Ooh, a gold one. Well, that was satisfying.
Till ring closes.
Extra supplies here. Let's fill your pockets, companions.
So much to celebrate. First, I'd like to celebrate my immaculate conception.
My ultimate's almost done steeping.
Then we can celebrate Jazzy's marriage.
Delivering care package.
Ah, care package. Sweet. Mira, we should check that out.
There's a shield battery here. We should move there, companions. Phoenix kit here.
Oh yeah, Jazzy, we were talking about, so Lily mentioned that I didn't look like what she expected based off of my voice.
Jump pad out.
Which was only a bad thing in the regards of having facial hair, it seems like is what she was saying. And we both thought that Bottle was going to be black based off of his voice. And I said he looked like one of those like old head black dudes that would come into that gas station and try to buy like lottery tickets and a Colt 45 and some Swishers at like 1 p.m. on a Thursday, you know, kind of thing.
Some extra supplies here. Excellent.
No longer being in the danger zone. Oh, man, that's funny. The danger zone. Danger. It was never a bad thing, just didn't expect it. Well, that's true. You said otherwise it was a good thing, so I don't know. It could be. I took it a few different ways, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, Mira, we got some enemies right here.
Enemy over there.
See someone out there?
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
I never know she did this animation. That's kind of wild.
Close. About time we got ourselves a fight.
I thought JP was a redhead, to be honest, and maybe that he wore glasses.
Hooligan here.
Interesting. Yo, what's going on, Tal? How are you doing?
Taking fire!
Surge.
A redhead with glasses.
Grenade out!
Throwing a
Interesting.
thermite grenade.
Bad guys, let's go in!
Yo! What the?
Reloading.
I don't know why he gave up so soon. Oh, this is bad.
Enemy here. Boat here. Idiot. Boat here. Hooligan here.
Reloading. Take him down.
This is a little bit better.
Idiot with a firearm here.
Not a firearm.
Enemies here.
Broken enemy shield.
Oh, I thought I was loaded. Oh, that was scary.
It's just a wee scratch, dear.
I'm so scared. I'm so startled.
Oh, kill leader negated. We're bloody unstoppable, so we are.
I had faith in you. Yeah, teammate did not have faith. Do you have a medkit by any chance?
Healing. There's a medical kit here.
Ah, half the squads have got. Heal it up.
Pictured you with lighter hair, but not blonde.
Don't worry, bro. We're better off without him.
Healing.
Yeah, exactly. Better off without him. That's funny.
Bro, he literally got dropped. I came to save him. I dropped one, and then I got one weak, and then I got dropped. Why play a team game if you don't want to play as a team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big facts.
Healing.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Replicator entering orbit.
Extended my ultimate's ready to deploy. Let's cause a kerfuffle, shall we?
Another soft landing. Secured some materials.
Much obliged.
Just a moment. Crafting.
Lighter hair, probably fair skin, no facial hair. Button down shirt kind of guy. Well, to be fair though, I also never really like dress up for stream. I just always like wear whatever I'm gonna wear around the house.
Secured some materials.
So there's that. But well, I'll say I don't actually really I rarely wear like a button-down shirt to work. I almost always just wear polos. So yeah. But I have several like Under Armour polos that have like the company name that I work for, so obviously like I would change out of that anyways, but I certainly would not want to wear that on the stream and dox myself because, you know, people are just weird and whatnot. And plus I talk about work like a good amount here, so I don't want people being weird and then like clipping me out of context and like sending it to my boss or something. Next stream suit up? Nah.
And we've 30 to spare. Sniper stock kit. Phoenix kit here.
Nah, I'm not a suit guy. I'm like more casual. Like even on Father's Day when we went to a really nice restaurant and I just still wore like a polo and like did not really dress up. There was a lot of people there that were more dressed up, but there was also some people there that were more casual. But I don't know, I just don't really care. Like I'm just not that formal, you know.
Attention, delivering care package.
Care package. Dropping from low orbit.
Kill leader appointed.
You kill leader, you data.
Extra supplies here. Best fill your pockets, companions. Optics here. Weapon supply bin right here. Standard stock here.
Kill the trigger.
Guy's really trying to rip us with that sentinel.
The carbon my shield.
Shot at. Firing a smart bullet. Shredded that blast. I'm down.
We're really trying to bust there. I did not realize my teammate was full sending right there.
We're all inside the ring. Fantastic. I cracked that.
Why am I so bad? No!
Here's a pick me up. Rejuvenating.
Now he left. Yeah, faith that time, I guess. Gotta stop doing that. Okay, buddies. What did he do in that fight? He just full sent. He pulled a Nate Savage right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, yo, appreciate the 11 likes on the stream. What the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream, and we see you. So basically, chat, what I'm gathering from all this is based off of my voice. You thought I was a giant nerd, and you thought Bottle was a black dude. Let's see how it is. That's fair. It's a fair assumption.
You know, science isn't exactly an exact science.
Would anybody be down for an episode of F-Boy Island tonight?
Not until after the wreck.
Let's get to work.
Jazzy. Lily.
This is your champion.
I knew Lily would say yes. Jazzy, what are you doing for the rest of the night?
I'm Jump Master. I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of ride.
It's not that kind of ride.
You know what kind of ride it is.
It's that Garrett chokehold kind of ride.
We do this for science!
I got an early morning. I'll catch you again. Have a great rest of the stream. Alright, Bob. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Hey, Bob, before you go, are you going to be streaming early in the morning, or you got other stuff to do?
Beginning ring countdown.
We're inside the ring. I'm positive.
Attention. First blood.
Well.
Oh, first blood.
Definitely wanted more
Well,
stuff.
You can't
than
solve
that.
the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs.
I'm hacking into the armory.
Cargo access requested. Validating credentials. Alert.
What in the Watson strat is this? I gotta put together a faucet at my mom's. Okay. No worries, I was just wondering.
Activating the reserve sentry.
I probably won't get on early. I need to catch up on some sleep. I haven't been sleeping well, so I'll probably... What in the... Watson kill machine? Is this Watson a freaking Nazi or something? Golly. That is just evil setup she got over there.
Activating reserve reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Override in 10 seconds. Activating reserve sentries. Security clearance verified. Cargo access granted.
The care package approaches. What are the odds of finding my favorite nightcap?
Backpack here. Level 2.
Great loot.
I'm out of energy ammo.
Recharging my
Should have shot some of those things with energy ammo, honestly.
In 30 seconds, armory will open automatically.
replenishing my shields.
Alrighty. Yo, did you see that flip? I've never seen her do that before.
Please watch your step.
Good on about 9:30, okay. Sounds good.
Gear package over here.
Well, we got a great zone. We can just be vibing over here, honestly.
Optics here. Close range.
I think this is my favorite emote she does with it.
That way. Come on.
9:30. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll still be sleeping by then. I'm not in a hurry to wake up tomorrow. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rushing till I no harm. All I gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why.
Unless it's our plan to be
Don't know
easily
why.
picked off.
I'm in a hurry and don't know why.
Let's head in that direction, darlings.
Let's go that way.
Bro, I got the juice right now. Can we just play zone? I mean, it's 15 squads left. I mean, if we see somebody, we'll fight them. But otherwise, like, we could just be chilling. I got the juice right now. You know? No need to go crazy.
Here's a wee numpty.
Oh, that's a fight.
Engaging the enemy. That enemy shield is broken. Fini. Reloading. I have the style.
Bro, okay, well don't attack me then if you're gonna just be able to dodge every single bullet. My god.
Okay.
Bro, how did this...
I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Well, that tide turned quickly.
Shields recharging.
Oh, there's somebody in here.
Rack that who we need to. Just a tick. Healing up.
Well, I'm screwed here. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, there's literally just nothing I can do, bro. Come on.
Fella who's great at making replacement spines. You don't need his number.
Target here.
Whatever. I don't even care. Look, stream is not going well. Ranked is not going well anymore. I'm tired of this game. Lily, I'll be live on Kick in just a minute as soon as I get it set up. And we'll watch some FY Island. Everybody else, if anybody else is lurking, appreciate you being here. Appreciate the 11 likes. We'll be live tomorrow on YouTube. Probably around the afternoon time. Hope to see you there. If you're not on Kick. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next time.